far. So if you click into the business transaction section, you can go and look at this, a particular business transaction, which turns out to be part of our web front end. And you can look at the request snapshots, and you can see it's snapshotting every minute in this particular case. And you can see the time that it took. And you can see one here took 1.5 seconds, whereas most of them were taking like 300 or 400 milliseconds, right? So let's drill in on that and see what's going on. So the next slide shows you that. And you actually get a stat trace with a time taken, and I can go through and say, oh, it looks like I was trying to put something in S3 and it took 1.2 seconds. Okay, that's why it was slow. And then you look a bit further up and find, well, I already wrote it, there's a memcached up there, and this is in the asynchronous piece of the code. Like after the end of a request, after we've returned to the customer, we write a bunch of stuff into persistence. And it doesn't actually matter, in fact. It took a long time, but it's after the end of the request anyway. So, okay. But the key point here is that I can find slow and broken calls and errors and stalls and things like that, and I can drill in and see a particular instance of that happening and see the code and see where it happened and immediately find out that this is, which service is causing this. Is it S3? Is it one of the other services linked into some CPU-bound thing? And having that in real time is very powerful. Okay, next. All right, so let's take a few questions.